To this now, poorly performing contractors will be removed and blocked from projects under the new KZN Public Works and Infrastructure Department. And this follows a visit by the KwaZulu-Natal Public Works and Infrastructure MEC, Martin Meyer, to the RK Khan Hospital after it was damaged by floods and storms recently. During a media briefing a session that was led by project leaders, it emerged that the health facility suffered roof damage to the value of 58 million rand. And for more on this story, we are now joined by the MEC, Martin Meyer, and he joins us now via our video link. MEC, thank you so much for your time this evening here on SABC News. Now, you have taken a firm stance against some of the contractors which are on the database of the KwaZulu-Natal Public Works and Infrastructure Department. And this is purely because of some of the shoddy work that has been done in some of the departments. MEC, could you please unmute yourself? All right, it seems as if we can't hear the MEC there. We'll try and re-establish that line for you. Of course, the MEC there would be commenting about some of the decisions that the KZN department has taken in terms of the work being done by some contractors. Let's try him once again. MEC Martin Meyer, he now joins us again via our video line. MEC, thank you so much again for your time. You have taken a firm stance against some of the contractors who are on the database of the KZN Public Works Department. If you could just give us an insight there. This is purely because of some of the shoddy work that has been done in some of the province's hospitals. Yes, can you hear me now? Yes, loud and clear.
Fantastic, and a happy World Press Freedom Day to you.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. It became quite unacceptable to me that every project that we visited, we would hear that the contract had to stop, as contractors had to either be removed or left. Some of the reasons would be that the work they did was just not satisfactory. They didn't have the necessary expertise to do the work they bid for, or they underbid so significantly that they were unable to complete the work with the money that was made available to them. And that just can continue. So we've decided as a department to take a very firm stance that when contractors let us down like this, because at the end of the day, it's not us that they are letting down, it's the people of KwaZulu-Natal who is then suffering under lack of service delivery, that we will blacklist them. We will not allow them to bid for future contracts because the time has to stop that people uses the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure and government by proxy as just a way to get money without giving that what is supposed to be delivered. So we're going to be much tougher on it. We will be using our blacklisting powers on this, and we're going to make sure that we don't waste money, because every time we have to rebid, it goes at a higher cost. It means that it costs us a lot more to provide the infrastructure, and we're doing it way over time. And in the new Public Works and Infrastructure, we are now giving our promise that we will always aim to finish projects within time and under budget.
And let me see, what does this say, to some of the service providers, to the government departments in your province, particularly the fact that money is being spent here to render services, but, those services are not being given to the people of KwaZulu-Natal?
With the budgetary constraints we have, there is just no more free rides with government money and with the taxpayers' money. We cannot allow that. So we are disappointed that there are still contractors that wants to take this free ride with the department. But I think we're also going to start a roadshow very soon, and in Bizo across the province with all the contractors. We will explain the processes to them. We will explain that we really want to work with them. We want to empower contractors to make sure that they do the work that they're supposed to do. But those who just want to play games with us, those who don't want to take the work seriously, we will no longer be doing business with them, and we'll give them that chance that if you want to work in a good, clean, honest way and provide the product that we are paying for, then we'll work with you. But if you just want to use the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure to line your own pockets without providing the service you're paying for, please go look somewhere else. KZN is no longer the province for you.
Let me see, are you not concerned about the pushback that may occur in the KZN province, particularly when it comes to the challenges that the province has faced when it comes to construction mafias?
Well, I think the pushback is from the people of KwaZulu-Natal against these shoddy contractors and against the construction mafia. We've seen wherever we've gone and talking about against extortionists and against bad work and against corruption, 99.99% of the province stands behind us, and they've always expressed their support. So the pushback, if people that want to do these wrong things want to push back against us, they must do so. But the pushback is actually now coming from the people of this province, saying that we will no longer accept this. We want to be a province that delivers. We want a province that is honest, and a province where everybody gets a fair shot at it. And that's what we're going to see going forward. So, if this makes people unhappy, I'm not too upset making people that misuses government money unhappy. If they want to be unhappy with me, that's fine. But I have a promise. I took an oath to deliver to the people of KwaZulu-Natal, and that's what I'm going to deliver on.
And MEC, will you be protecting, or are you looking at protecting some of those contractors who will be now getting, some of these contracts from your department?
So it is a fine balance, as we want to make sure that new contractors also get a fair shot at it. We don't want a situation where the same bigger companies keep doing work. So we always want to make sure that new players in the market also gets a shot at it. But I think it's also important to not only use a stick against those who do wrong, but also a carrot to those who do right. So I think there needs to be some sort of way to work with contractors that do provide a quality product, that we can encourage them to keep bidding for these things, and make sure that they also get rewarded for the good work that's being done. So that's a fine balance that we as a department is going to try and sort out, and we'll be talking to sister departments across the country to see how they manage it. But yeah, I think it's important to make sure that we make that people that do good work, like we've seen at RK Kanda, the contractor that are finishing the project this week. They did really marvelous work. That hospital is looking absolutely fantastic, and we can't now exclude good contractors like that as well. So it's a fine balance for us.
Certainly. I just also wanted, to rope in there the question around the hospital. How far are those contractors with the completion of the work at that hospital? And how soon can the people of KwaZulu-Natal make use of that hospital?
Yeah, so the contractors told us that they're just doing the final touches, and that's what we saw when we were visiting. Some painting work that just needs to be completed. All the major work is done. We estimate that between 7 and 10 days, working days, they will be able to then be off-site. We will then hand over the hospital to the Department of Health, who will do their final inspection, and then be able to move in. This is 80 beds that will be made available, as well as the sterilization unit, which is a highly technical unit. And the damage to that unit meant that operations and surgeries couldn't really be done at RK Hospital, and people needing surgeries had to be moved to other hospitals in the region. But now that all is up and running, we're hopefully that by the end of this month, that those two wards and the sterilization unit will be fully up and running and serving the people of eThekwini.
All right, that's MEC for Public Works and Infrastructure in KwaZulu-Natal, Martin Meyer there, just giving us an update in terms of what is taking place when it comes to the construction of that hospital, the RK Khan Hospital. And of course, also they're taking a firm stance against some of those contractors who have been doing some shoddy work in the department, and saying that they will be putting an end to those who get paid from the department and don't deliver on services.